So I'm back with Susan. Susan, I talked to you for the second time about a month ago. That day, I think you had just consumed something. I don't know if it was G and blues or just G, but your body movement was a little bit different. Today, you look a little bit more, you look better today, right? Yeah. You less movement. You're a little bit more focused. You're paying attention. So what were you on last time?
Probably I had a little bit of G, and honestly, like if I don't sleep for over a day, like everyone thinks I'm on drugs. Like I go to like DES to get my food stamp card reissued, and they go, you have to leave today because you have to come back another day when you are sober, you know. And then when my boyfriend was in the hospital in a coma, like I tried to go visit him in the ICU, and the security guard stopped me, and they were like, you can't visit today. Oh, you have to leave, and you have to come back when you are sober, you know. And then it's like I haven't slept in over a day, and that's all, you know. And seriously, and maybe like with just a little bit of G, but it's like, but but like it's mainly like lack of sleep that makes me like move like that and seem like I'm on like way out there. But they say the same exact lines. It's crazy. They all say the same lines. They say that same exact line, and everyone thinks I'm on drugs when I don't sleep for over a day. And my boyfriend, like, he thinks he gets really, really worried. Like he like yells at me to sleep, like if I don't sleep over a day, and then he calms down after I sleep, like because I'm like way back to myself, like right now.
Susan, when you don't sleep for over a day, why is that? Is that because the G doesn't let you sleep, or what's happening there?
I don't know if it's the G. Last time I really don't know what it was. Last time, it was just like you know, like our tent and our spot where we sleep, like it wasn't like stable. Like every time we go, like the security guards and the property managers, they go, you have to bounce. So other tent spots, we had been there for like a month or 2 months, so it's like going home, and it's like safe there and stuff. But like it wasn't safe at night, and it felt insecure being there. So my body, like I couldn't rest, so like I couldn't relax, and that's why like my mind couldn't relax that it was a safe spot. So like that had prevented me from sleeping. And then like right now, like we don't have like a stable place. Like it's like this property managers and the police, they came like 2-3 days in a row and told us we had to bounce. And so it's not stable. So and the last time, my boyfriend, we have a huge jug because it's really, really hot here in Arizona, and we have a huge jug, and he filled it up with Mountain Dew for like a whole like week straight. And Mountain Dew is not my favorite, but I told him, you have to get a different soda, because like I needed a soda that's caffeine free. And so he filled it up with strawberry soda, and like that night I slept. And then I was like, oh my gosh, do you see? This is what happened. It wasn't the G, it wasn't anything. It was a Mountain Dew, because it was a huge jug, and like we were dehydrated. And here it's so sunny and hot, and so I was just drinking Mountain Dew, and it was like Mountain Dew is like the most caffeinated and the most sugar of all the sodas, they say. And so he filled it up with strawberry soda, and that's caffeine free. And then I slept good like that night, and I have been like good like almost every night. I had at least a couple hours of sleep. So
Susan, stay away from G and from caffeine, right?
Yes, Mountain Dew, yeah.
Hey, 2 weeks ago, I was talking to the ASU Nursing Students.
Oh, really?
I really was. They were asking me about, what I do, what I'm encountering out here, what's blues, what's happening, why are people consuming all that stuff, because they're future, nurses, right?
Yeah.
The registered nurses out here that are going to be working here in the hospitals here in Phoenix. So they're asking me all kind of great questions, and while I was over there, I thought of you because that was you. What, 10 years ago? How many years ago were you a student at ASU for nursing?
It was about 10 years ago.
About 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you miss that career? Do you miss that job?
No.
You didn't like it?
I liked it, but I realized that my reality is no matter what profession I would have gotten, like a waitress, food server, hair cutter, pharmacist, doctor, anything that requires a certificate, like my reality would have pulled it from me, like from under my feet, you know what I mean? And so I was just glad that I didn't go for a pharmacist or a doctor, and so I was just glad I went for just nurse. And I was just like, I cannot believe my world, my reality is like that, like that it would have, like any certificate I would have gotten, it would have like taken it from me. And so I was just like, that nursing career sucks ass, because it doesn't require every single nurse to get a bachelor's degree. Like some nurses, they could just be a GED or just straight out of high school, and just get 2 years of community college, and then 2 years of a nursing program, and then they don't need to go to a bachelor's degree. And some nurses from that track, they're amazing nurses, but like for the most part, the whole lot of them are like catty, like petty, or like cliquey, like so, like their mentality is like so like less than high school, you know what I mean? And they're like catty talking and gossip about you, and if the doctors are giving you a little bit more attention, they're like, oh, and then they go, they talk about you, and they start like being mean to you and stuff, and seeing that group, like I'm thinking, wow, that really sucks, like that like not having your bachelor's. Wow, having your bachelor's really, really makes it that much of a difference. It really does, And then and then being around, I never ran into like them like directly, but like around me, like there was like a lot, and then I was just like, I felt like the energy and stuff, and I was just I didn't like being around that group of people. And then when I saw the group of doctors, oh my gosh, they're so respectful to each other. They're so educated. They're so like thoughtful. Like they're like logical, and they're like they made sense, and they weren't catty or cliquey, or they didn't gossip. They didn't get jealous of each other. And I was like, oh my God, those are like real humans. They're like really so respectful to each other and treat each other with respect, and they're really, really like not like nurses. What the why am I in the shitty group, So that's why I was like, well, I don't give a he took that license from me, like, well, I'm glad, because it's like, you know what I mean? So like seeing the doctors like do that, it's like, wow, having your PhD, like going for more schooling, that leads to like just weeding out all those petty cliquey, all those people, and just having just that respectful, like really thoughtful, really, really just moral, like group of people that is just such good people, decent people. I was like, I was jealous. I was like, I want to be in that group, But if I had been in that group, my reality would have yanked that from me. So I was just glad, whatever. And my reality sucks ass. And you know, it kind of did the same thing to my father. My father, he was a engineer from South Korea, and he worked in before LG became LG, like it was like Golden Star, and he worked for that, and so it turned into LG, and then after that he came to California, and then he became an engineer there, and then when everyone was getting laid off, like they laid off my father. You know what I mean? And to me, like if the United States is like come to us to another country, we will take care of you. And you are like you know, you go to work and you're smart. And my dad, he does his work and stuff. He wasn't like a lazy like a retard or anything. He was a good, decent worker. Like, you should not get laid off. Like the United States should always guarantee that hey, you come to us, come to America, then we will always give you that career that you come to us with, you know. But they pulled it from him, you know, and they laid him off, and then my dad was just like you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just
Speaking of your dad, do you miss talking to your dad, your mom, your brother?
Yeah.
You miss them?
Yeah.
Do you think there'll ever be a time when you reunite with them again?
No, I don't think so. You know, honestly, I don't know if I should tell you what. Oh, I never told you. Last time I visited my dad, like, not last time, but like a couple of years ago, like I don't know, like 7 years ago, I visited my dad one day, and that day I realized, oh my God, you guys are not my parents. You guys are complete lookalikes, like replacements, you know. And then the whole community was like empty, you know, and it was just like this whole land was empty, and like my parents was no longer my parents. And then ever since that day, I visited them like once or twice, and each time they're still not my parents. So that's why I don't even want to go visit anymore, because they're not going to be my parents, you know. So that's why I don't think I'll ever get reunited with my father. But my brother, when me and my boyfriend, we have a baby girl together. That baby girl was taken by DCS and given to my brother in Missouri, and my brother sent pictures of her to my boyfriend's cell phone. And in the picture he sent, I was like, oh my God, that's my real father. So somehow my brother got our baby girl, and before my baby girl was taken to Missouri, my real dad held her, and my brother took pictures, and then they took her to Missouri. And I'm like, how did it? And then I was crying more over that, over my real father, than like the baby girl, you know. So I don't know how I'm just glad I'm connected to my brother with the baby girl who is in touch with my real father, than I am like if I go visit and it's a fake father, fake mother, you know. So.
But for any nursing student that's in school, wants to be a nurse, what advice do you have for them?
Do not go around being like, well, I am a nurse and blah blah blah, and go stick up for yourself. Okay, do not do that. Don't do that, because someone's gonna be watching, and they're gonna be like, well, I am a nurse too, and I'm gonna call Arizona Nursing Board and get your nursing license revoked. So that's what happened to me. And I don't do things like that. I don't go, well, I'm a blah blah blah. But at the time, my second ex, he was in the hospital, and then like things happened, and then I got this great bright idea to call the nurse, the floor he was on, the exact room he was on, and then complain to the nurse that and that's what I did. And she's like, well, you know what, I'm gonna call the Arizona nursing license nursing board and get your Arizona nursing license revoked. Don't do that, because it might be a setup, because I don't even do things like that. And it basically I when I rethink about what happened, every turn of events, it was like so unnatural, and me stepping into those steps and it leading to that was the ultimate like plan behind all those unnatural actions. And so do not go wearing your oh, I'm a nurse, like I proudly on your chest, and walk around like that. I only did that for one moment, and it got my Arizona nursing license revoked. So don't do that, and always just go and just keep it hidden. Be humble, and then don't go defending other people quick. Don't go defending, because you gotta defend yourself first. So yeah, so don't go doing that, because it might just be in someone's plan that you do that, and then you get your Arizona license revoked. Because now, after that happened, after my Arizona license got revoked, I go and I'm a patient at the mental health floor, and I look at the nurses, and I go, wow, they really don't have their Arizona. They really didn't go to school, or like I have to go to court after I went to jail, and then the judges and stuff. I'm like, wow, they didn't go to school. Like, wow, there's all these individuals that they didn't have to go the regular route. They didn't have to go the traditional route. They went through the little shortcuts, and then they're in, And so those are the people that's gonna get your license revoked, because they're jealous of who goes through the traditional route. You know what I mean? So do not do that. And so it's like I ran into a lot of doctors that I'm like, wow, they didn't even go to medical school, because I can tell. And it's like and all these individuals, I'm like, wow, this world is a shitty world, and all these licenses, they don't even matter. So it's just yeah.
Susan, It was really nice seeing you. Thank you for talking to me.
Please
stay safe out here. I'm gonna go get you some food. We'll talk again soon, okay?
Okay.